Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something deeply personal, something that hits close to home for so many of us. Have you ever noticed subtle changes in someone you love, maybe a grandparent, a parent, or an elderly friend, and wondered, is this just aging or is it something more? I'm talking about those quiet, sneaky signs that might hint an elderly loved one is in their final year. Stick with me, because this isn't just about spotting warnings. It's about turning those moments into opportunities to love harder, care deeper, and make memories that last forever. Here's the thing. Most of us think death in old age comes out of nowhere, like a light switch flipping off. But the truth, the body's been whispering clues for months, sometimes even a year, before that final moment. And here's the kicker. Those clues are easy to miss. They're small, subtle, and often brushed off as just getting older. But when you look back, it's like, oh wow, the signs were right there. So today, I'm breaking down 5 key signs to watch for, not to scare you, but to empower you. Recognizing these early means you can step up, be there, and make sure their final chapter is full of comfort, dignity, and peace. Let's jump in. Sign 1, significant weight loss. First up, number 1, significant weight loss. Picture this. Your grandma's favorite sweater starts looking baggy, or your dad's belt needs an extra notch or two. At first, you might think, oh, they're just not as hungry, or it's normal to slim down with age. But here's where it gets real. Unintentional weight loss is one of the loudest whispers the body sends when it's winding down. It's not about a diet or a sudden health kick. It's the body saying, hey, I'm not processing nutrients like I used to. Maybe their appetite's fading, food doesn't taste as good, or they're skipping meals. My great aunt used to love her lasagna, but in her last year, she'd barely touch it. We thought she was just picky, but it was deeper. The body's slowing down, muscles waste away, strength fades, and suddenly they're more prone to falls or infections. Conditions like cancer, heart failure, or even depression can kick this off, sometimes long before you see other symptoms. So if you're offering their favorite cookies and they're still dropping pounds, don't just shrug it off. It's a signal. Here's what you can do. Focus on comfort. Little bites of easy-to-eat foods, a warm drink. Keep it simple. This isn't about forcing a feast. It's about making them feel cared for. Have you noticed this with someone you love? Drop number 1 in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Sign 2, extreme fatigue and weakness. All right, number 2, extreme fatigue and weakness. This isn't your average, I need a nap tired. This is bone-deep exhaustion, where getting out of bed feels like climbing a mountain. I remember my grandpa. He'd go from fixing things around the house to barely making it to the couch. Simple stuff like dressing or chatting wore him out. It broke my heart, but here's what I learned. When the body's nearing the end, it's like it's rationing energy, saving it for the essentials. The heart's not pumping as strong, muscles aren't getting enough oxygen, and everything slows down. They might sleep more, nap all day, or crash out of nowhere. And emotionally, that's the tough part. They might pull back, not because they don't love you, but because they just can't keep up. It's frustrating for them too. Imagine going from independent to needing help with everything. For us, it's tempting to push them. Come on, let's go for a walk. But sometimes, the kindest thing is letting them rest. So, if your loved one's energy is tanking and rest doesn't fix it, pay attention. This is your chance to sit with them. Share a quiet moment, maybe just hold their hand. It's not about what they can do. It's about them feeling loved. Comment number 2 if this hits home for you. Sign 3, cognitive confusion or withdrawal. Number 3, cognitive confusion or withdrawal. This one's a gut punch. One day, they're telling you stories from the good old days. The next, they're forgetting your name or staring off into space. It's not just senior moments. This is the brain waving a flag. As circulation weakens, oxygen to the brain drops and things start slipping. Names, dates, even where they are. My mum noticed this with her dad. He'd ask the same question 5 times in an hour. At first, we laughed it off, but it was a sign. Then there's the withdrawal. They might go quiet, skip family dinners, or just sit there, lost in thought. It's not that they don't care, it's that their brain's too tired to keep up. Some get moody or anxious, others get eerily calm. For us, it's like losing them piece by piece before they're gone. But here's the key. Don't force them to snap out of it. Meet them where they are. Talk softly, play their favorite song. Even if they don't answer, they feel you there. Seen this happen? Let me know. Comment number 3. Sign 4, frequent infections and slow healing. Moving on to number 4, frequent infections and slow healing. This one's sneaky. Suddenly, they're catching every bug, colds, UTIs, even skin infections, and they're not bouncing bouncing back. A tiny cut takes weeks to heal, or bruises stick around forever. Why? The immune system's checking out. As the body slows, it can't fight like it used to. My uncle kept getting pneumonia, and we thought, oh, it's just bad luck. Nope, it was his body saying, I'm tired. Here's the wild part. Infections might not even look obvious. No big fever, just extra confusion or sleepiness. That's a red flag for seniors. And healing? If sores or scratches linger, circulation's fading. So what do? Keep them comfy, clean skin, hydration, maybe a humidifier. It's less about curing every cold and more about easing their load. Drop number 4 in the comments if you've seen this. Sign 5, changes in breathing or circulation. Finally, number 5, major changes in breathing or circulation. This one's hard to miss once it starts. Maybe their breathing gets shallow, irregular, or they pause, like they're holding their breath. There's even this thing called Cheney-Stokes breathing. Deep gasps, then nothing. Freaky, right? Or their hands and feet turn cold, skin gets pale or bluish. That's the heart saying, I'm prioritizing the big stuff. Limbs can wait. They might huff and puff just sitting up, or cough a lot. Lungs are struggling too. I saw this with my grandma. She'd prop up pillows to sleep, anything to breathe easier. It's scary, but here's what helps. Keep the room cool. Offer water, just be there. It's not about fixing it, it's about peace. Comment number 5 if this rings a bell. Closing thoughts. All right, let's wrap this up. Weight loss, fatigue, confusion, infections, breathing changes. These are the body's whispers, telling us time's precious. It's not about panic, it's about preparation. You can't stop the clock, but you can fill those days with love. Share a laugh, tell a story, just sit together. If you're seeing these signs, take a deep breath. You're not alone. Millions walk this road, and knowing what's ahead gives you power to make it meaningful. So, what stuck with you today? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and it fuels me to keep going. If this hit home, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. We've got more real talk coming your way. Thanks for being here, you amazing people. See you in the next one. Take care.